on this room. That's what I be doing. No, I just used to y'all said
From London to the Bay. It's hammer, gold hammer, every hammer, dirty hammer. And the rest is on its way to faster.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
How many people you know can take it this far?
Oh, Jesus have mercy.
You never wore Jordache?
I don't want to wear Jordache.
I'm saying back then.
I don't know.
Don't act like you're so young. Like
I wasn't old enough to buy my
don't
clothes
act like
when
you was
y'all
in the
wearing
crib when
Jordache.
Alpha was on and shit.
I was in the crib when Alpha was on.
my life was never easy.
I don't know why they judging me. I'm not as old as them.
It's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday in all its glory. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Listen, if a Wednesday could Wednesday, it did what it does best.
Look at my head finally shine. I'm gonna be like this the whole show. Yeah, what I think about liability.
Why
Why we got that shine?
why we gotta look at your head the whole
Got
time?
the shine. Look at it. Oh,
It's
look
that-
at that boy shine.
Bro, it's that new background.
That's what it
It's
is.
shiny
That's what
for
it
you.
is.
It's that new background.
3E vision. This is Jackson. Oh, the shine. We got grind like this here too. That boy shining.
This Negro is a liability. I can tell you that out the gate. And we're talking tonight about tonight's Battle of the Sexes. So Battle of the Sexes is a nice way to say we're discussing relationships, men versus women, their opinions. And tonight's conversations are you an asset or a liability? Do you add value or do you cost peace, health, and do you waste time? A liability,
80-20 for me. I'm looking at the
80-20?
now.
80-20.
I'm gonna be honest. You know, I want to say 100% asset, but I'll be lying.
Hey,
Myself
hey.
into the world.
Listen,
I'm about 75-25.
I'm about saying about 25. Hey,
75,
You know-
25.
sound pretty honest.
I
to
can
me.
be on some
This
shit.
shit, hey.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
I won't lie, I consider myself predominantly an asset. But there are moments I can be an ass. And so I will say that I have liability tendencies occasionally. When I really looked at what made you a liability in certain things, all of us have trauma responses or things that make us a little different. But I realized too, people say there's pee in a dating pool, but I think people make piss poor decisions. Or I think
Did you
you're a
make that
piss
up?
pour partner.
Did that come off the top?
I said you made
Straight
that
off the top.
up. Did you come over here? No.
She knows she read that on Google.
I didn't read. No, you can't Google that. You got to see me for those lines.
112 more doses and like, yeah, you should write a book.
Gotta have them one-liners.
I'm gonna be an author, but I'm serious though. I don't think there's pee in the dating pool. I just think we make piss poor decisions in partners, and sometimes I think we don't acknowledge that we are the piss poor partner. I think that we don't assess situations. Do you ask, is this person good for me? Does this relationship benefit me, or where are we going? I mean, they might not be perfect for life, but are we just out there going, he fine, she thick, I'm gonna go for it.
Yes.
Oh, that's a little boy mindset.
No, it's not, man. We've already discussed the first thing that brings you to a man or woman is going to be the physical
Oh, the
attraction.
physical, I agree
So,
with
I
that.
mean, that's why she just said, is he fine and she thick? I'm go for it. Yes, I'm going to go for it. And then you see the way them ass fit in them jeans? I got to go for it.
It's certain. It's certain
Talk about
assets.
you,
It's certain
man.
assets.
I mean, you know,
It's certain
I get it.
assets.
it does that.
That turned to your liability.
So I kind of understand you, but I'm 50-50.
You 50-50.
Yeah,
I mean, when you first look at it, it's if anything, I'm not going to sit there and go, let me assess from a distance if this person's going to be great. No, nigga, fine. Let me talk to her for a second. But when I'm,
I get that a lot. Go ahead.
oh my God, Jesus, help me,
Go ahead.
Father. But when you're talking to the,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I can't stand this shiny nigga. But when you're looking at a person and you start talking to them, that's when you start assessing. I hope your soul glow fall all the way off. I hope your head has a matte finish for the rest of the week. I'm sick of you.
See, right
I'm
there,
sorry.
that comment makes you a liability.
It does. I'm a little toxic, but you're going to love it
I'm
over
just
here.
Hey, Tamika.
It's just a
How she
liability.
make her say hello? How she say?
Hello. Why the man can't have a good, feel good moment about
So
himself?
Tamika,
You had to kill
tonight,
him.
because he got to get a matte finish.
Why you had to kill his moment though?
Yeah,
Because
that's true.
70s babies don't have
We on
shiny hair.
episode 20 of season 2. That means we done done what,
80-ish.
60, 70 episodes?
80-ish years old.
No, 80s, baby.
Tonight's topic is, are you an asset or a liability?
And not just financially.
Yeah, this ain't got to do with money.
I'm glad you said it, bro.
No,
give
money-
me your definition of an asset.
Money does play part of it. When you an asset, because if you're taking too much money out of my pocket, you definitely become a liability.
So give me how you differentiate the two.
Between the two, an asset is somebody who's pushing me to be a better person, pushing me to make more money for the benefit of everybody, not just for the benefit of her.
Right.
That's an asset. Liability is somebody who just wants to sit in their ass and me take care of them all day.
Okay.
And you draining my energy, you draining my soul. You remember on that Martin thing when he said, "Man, give me a double, or I got to go home to the wife."
Yeah.
That's a liability you going home to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be happy. You want to be happy when you go home to your person because that person's an asset. Ain't saying dinner got to be cooked. Would be nice, but you still know that person that you're going home to is going to help you get ready for the next day, so we can make yesterday.
So how are guys getting assets confused with asses?
Because
Asses versus-
asses is what brings you in.
Okay.
Listen, I'm just
Wants to be trash.
that.
Bro.
I mean, that's easily trash. We've all met a beautiful woman, but once you talk to her, her attitude
Right.
killed all the fondness.
Right,
We don't
right.
give a damn no more.
Right.
But the ass brought us in. Let's just be 100. We met.
I met some flat asses in my younger days. I'm with you.
Small booties matter.
Small booties definitely matter.
But I will
Not
say,
against anybody.
it's with everybody. You're going to look with your eyes before you look with your mind. You're going to first see somebody. But the reality is, like for a woman, if you're looking at a man, does that man add value? Am I better with you or am I worse? Do I lose who I am?
Am
Am
a
I?
woman too? No,
Yeah, it's
a man.
but I don't date women, so I don't know how women do.
So no, let me ask you something. So if a man's going out working 55 hours a week and his wife is doing something to stay busy, no disrespect.
So me,
No, let's say she's making 80. Let's say she's making 80. She's making 80. She's making good money.
she's making 80 bands.
She's making 80 bands. Right.
That's
Bitch
pretty
getting
good.
assets.
She's an asset.
She leaning towards assets.
Yeah, because she's a brand whore. She's a narcissist.
See,
She's somebody who has to be in the know of things, and she's constantly on social media, and she has to be out at least 5 times a month in the relationship. Like if you see the thing, I'm talking about we're in a relationship, but
I feel you because women
does that 80 grand equate still?
for her, it does not for me. Well, first of all, you and I both know we don't give a damn how much you make.
Right.
As a man, we don't care. But
Right.
a woman who's making 80, 100 grand a year, they have a different
Mindset.
presence about themselves. Like, nigga, I really don't need you for shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how they walk around. And any nigga who come to her, if he's not making a 120 or more, he's a liability. If you're not on my level or doing better, you're a liability.
Really? Because there's
So
some,
no, wait
there's
now.
some brothers out here. I know that some of them girls that type have picked up. They only
it's
making
a little
45. A year and a half later, she's elevated him. He's elevated her.
Because
But how did she talk to him in that year?
I don't.
Yeah.
So we gonna be candid. All 80,000 a year or more women don't have that attitude. Oh God, I don't talk down on people, and I will say that. And I know people who are higher up, they do act a certain way, but I don't. Right.
I thought it was Tamika.
I don't talk her macaroni cheese. Here, this macaroni, this makes you an asset. I don't think that everybody of a higher salary range talks down to people. I don't agree with that because I don't talk down to people.
Not
And
everybody.
I ain't got no baby girl salary. But I do believe that if a man comes around and he has lower, like he makes 50 or he makes 60, I don't look at him and be like, oh, you got to get your shit together. I feel like
60 bands. She put that out there. She's put that out there.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm being honest.
Well, you got good weed. Is that 50 turning 75.
Quick.
He didn't get paid
Got
this
a
week, but
$50,000 dick.
I like the way he walked.
I do believe that you do uplift each other, because I will sit with you and help build whatever it is that you want to get to. You want to get to that 80K job, I'm gonna help you get there. You want to do better, I'm gonna help you be better. Just like I want you to help me be better. But you can't come in here with you can come in here with $1 million. If you got a $5 attitude, nigga, I can make that $1 million. I don't need you.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I threw the salary right there, which is very neutral.
Hold on, before you go there, before you continue though, bro, what's your definition of liability asset?
Basically, the same thing. You taking money away, not bringing nothing to the table. Like I'm not even talking about in a monetary form. I'm not even talking about in the financial form. I'm talking about like to protect my sanity, to protect my energy, like to help me mold my creativity. Like my thing is this: you can take everything from me, bro. If I can't create, then I'm dead. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can take every dollar, every whatever a reputation supposed to stand for. If I'm not able to create. Huh?
He's rapping. Go ahead. We're listening. I'm sorry.
Is it Jay first?
It was a Wale verse.
Okay, but I was. No, but all jokes like if I can't protect that creativity, bro, I'm gone. Like,
and if she's taking that from you, liability.
So that's a big piece of making somebody a liability.
Because you got to be in a clear space. You got to have a space of clarity.
You can't. The person you're with cannot attack your purpose.
Shout out to Ms. Rick.
We got kicking it with dads because you gave him space.
Kicking it with dads.
Right. And you gave him a notebook.
We all got space.
Well, because you can't have a person that's over your right.
Your fault.
Tell him twice. Because your person cannot interrupt your purpose. If you are a person and your purpose is creating, if you're a person and your person is building, I'm a builder. You can't be like, no, don't build. Don't talk to people. Don't blink. Don't move. Don't build. I'm going to die because that's who I am. You can't kill who I am as a person who God made me because of your insecurities. That's a liability, because now I can't thrive in my zone because I'm trying to pacify you. And that's a problem.
That's toxic. That's toxic.
The liabilities are toxic, aren't they?
I concur wholeheartedly. But what I'm saying is somebody who's not allowing you to thrive in your natural position. That's somebody who's toxic. Like I want you to be with me because of who I am and what I could do. I want you to be with me to tame that.
Yeah, don't try to.
So basically, you want Lisa from Coming to America.
No. I gotta have that person to say.
You want bark like a dog?
No. I gotta have that person let me know when I'm on to something, when I'm totally off, and when I'm goofy, and when I'm a genius.
That was Lisa, right?
No, Lisa was like having. I'm thinking about the bark like a dog.
No, you thinking Lisa.
I'll marry you.
You thinking Lisa?
You're really a prince.
So you thinking I don't care that you will go her.
Yes.
That's what you want.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, say, wait a minute. You don't want Lisa. You want the sister?
Lisa, Tanya, Denise, Ricks, McDowell.
I hate the
golden arches and the golden arcs.
Bump the money if you can't treat me right. Your personality is you're crazy. I can go.
So I'm gonna tell you something that does kick you about that Mr. Rich. Everybody screams you want a rich man until rich men start doing what rich people do. And you realize
rich men got options.
You can keep you and your money, right?
You want the man that's working overtime trying to figure out how to get over on his boss. The rich man got options. He tell you he's in Brazil, he's in Key West on a yacht.
That's where he's just.
He tell you that's his Swedish niece.
Money does not move me, and I think money stopped moving me the day I realized, nigga, I can make it.
Rick Ross say, "Money make y'all come. Money make y'all come."
No, it don't. Especially when you make it yourself, because I can make myself come. I mean, let's be real. I can make money. I know that. I have $1 million attitude, so I don't need you to come in here and tell me what you're gonna bring me, because I can make us both wealthy. I just need you to come and support me and have my back. I need a partner. I need a business partner. Are you trying to figure out how to say a word?
Yes, I was.
You're such a liability.
Because I'm trying to make sure I don't misuse the word. Bro.
You want to start educating on our podcast?
You rather me come out in front of our 1,000 of subscribers and say the wrong word?
No.
Quit trying to put your head in the light. You make me sick. You want to cry in a Honda?
You know how casual the waves?
See, I mean, right.
Man. Listen, oh my God. Now y'all got the rubbing on each other.
Look at the bald head. It's shining. Go ahead. What were you saying? You acting like a real asset right now that's really a liability.
You are such a liability.
You trying to be. Go ahead.
First of all,
Dudley, do you want Do you want to cry in first class or on the Greyhound? Where do you really want to cry?
Which one gonna be quiet? Because if I'm in first class dealing with an aggravated man, I'm gonna cry in that damn Honda if it's paid for and it's mine.
Yo, hold up. Shouts out the Barcode. R&B Thursday. Every Thursday. K Dudley, Mike Knight, we down at Barcode. Just a couple of good fellas, man. But doesn't say you want to cry in the Honda?
I'm going to cry in my Honda in peace. Because I own it.
You're not in peace if you in there crying.
You're not in peace.
You're mad you're not on
Well,
that.
you gotta get rid of them.
Let's just keep you mad you're not on that yacht.
Because money don't do it. Like what's that one movie I always talk about that I can't stand it? People be like the woman wasn't wrong.
The woman wasn't wrong?
Was it acrimony? Is that what it was called?
Misery.
No.
Talking about with Taraji P.
Yes.
She was wrong.
She was dead ass wrong.
Home Alone?
No, God. So the movie where the man went, he didn't have no money. He looked like a straight liability. He was burning the house down. He was tearing everything up. And in the end, he got his money together. He got rich, acrimony. That's it. He was, in my opinion, a man with a dream that does not give up is always an asset to me. The liability was that crazy woman who he knew was a nut since she rammed into his trailer while he was younger. You gotta watch.
What movie is this again?
You ain't seen none of the good movies?
She was crazy, bro. She was
big crazy. The liability is the fool.
I know.
The dreamer is not the liability. The fool
I
is.
thought you were talking about Fall from Grace.
That one too?
Put your head down. Let her see your head again. Show you shining.
No, that
Make a bubble.
That's when the old lady got with the younger dude, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want the man
clearly a
that just
liability.
spent his last
Buddy
life.
was a liability. Fall from Grace, Buddy was a liability. It was 35 red flags. They put a helicopter.
Tacola, I agree with you on that one. I would rather the man that considers me than the one that finances me, because I can finance us. I can finance myself, but you don't have time for me. You don't treat me right. That's a problem for me.
She misspelled sandwich.
Oh, she said salmon. Say toddy. You misspelled retarded, didn't you?
Toddy. I don't misspell toddy because it's two different things.
I hate you. I don't know why we take you out of public.
Why you acting toddy?
You an ass.
T-O-D.
You an ass without the set.
I-T. No, for real. Like, my whole thing is like this. All jokes. We can get into this. We can get into assets and liabilities. If you are not protecting your significant other's peace, their gift, as well as their time, I think pretty much you're an asset, and they can fall at any given day.
Some days not bringing that.
If you're not,
you're a liability. I'm sorry, you're a liability.
Hold on.
Some days I'm a liability because I could procrastinate. I could spend too much time over here, and I know I got to make that time back up.
I can just be
you have liability tendencies, but that don't make you a full liability. If you were
no. I didn't say full liability. I know the difference.
He said 75-25.
I said 75. 25% of this, I'm not fully covered. I'm not fully covered. You catch me Newberry, you put me on one go.
No,
listen,
that's real. It can definitely be times like he said, I know I'm a liability. It's because I didn't protect your peace this day. But I don't know why. Maybe I had a bad day and I just wasn't in the mood to protect yours, which is fucked up, which makes me the 20% liability. I can own
but
that.
Overall, what are you bringing? Because there are some people out there.
I'll definitely bring peace in the sense of security, and I push you to be better. I want, God forbid, I ever fall. I know I didn't put you in a spot where you can take care of us until I get back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can,
but
I'm gonna get back. Don't worry about it. I'm a
just,
nigga that I'll work McDonald's in the morning, Wendy's in the evening if I got to. I'm gonna get back.
And if you have yourself attached to the right asset, like you got the right person beside you, it's no question because you're going to build to get back together.
But my thing is this. My thing is if I know that's your gift, and that's what the lure was, the attraction was for the initial meeting, I want to help you in that. I want to help you blossom in that. So the minute that starts to dim, I'm not doing my job. You understand what I'm saying? So that's like when you with somebody, you want to know exactly where they're going and how our iron can sharpen iron. A lot of people get together because of the ass says.
The ass without the sex.
Or the wop, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is like, after that, like
LD.
What is it? Because that gets old, bro. Like that gets old.
Oh, it gets old real quick.
LD shit.
Yeah. Yep.
Two nights rolled it.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm on Clemson though.
Oh, it's a hard scrabble. See how they start acting?
That's the Northeast nigga now.
And don't walk around like you got the Clemson road. No, you don't.
Yeah, you don't.
You right around the corner, kill you, man.
Take your Pharaoh Road ass and sit down. The reality of it is people don't consider stuff beyond the lustful attraction initially. And then you sit back and you're like, all men ain't shit, all women ain't shit. That's not true. You did not recognize them red flags that showed you had a liability out the gate.
This ain't nothing but hoes. I'm sorry, I had a t-shirt moment.
That's Snoop. I hate to correct.
That's Snoop. I'm pretty sure. Short said it first.
You know,
No.
bitch, both of them got issues right now.
No, that's not the dream.
See what I mean by these red flags?
Make me a liability.
Right there. You see how fast they went from assets to liabilities?
I think a 5
Red flags you got to pay attention to.
37
You know what?
When both of them
That's
are
what we are.
off.
But see, the problem is I know I'm an asset because I can admit I was wrong, and I can appreciate the good brother for correcting me.
No, where's her glasses? I miss TT.
Show your head. Where you shine yourself? Go shine.
Nah,
Go.
everybody's here
Mr.
now.
Clean. Mr. Clean. do
I
your
got
thing.
12. I got 12 texts. But
Oh, you finally got a.
Also, being
they
a-
say you shining, nigga.
Being an asset relationship.
shit like that to your stupid ass.
Yeah. Boy, you so shining, nigga.
Y'all got it. I'm taking applications. I need new people. They don't know how to act.
New people for what?
I need new assets.
Watch the head rub. Watch the head rub. It's coming up.
That boy fool.
No, but I'm serious. Like, at what point do you? Okay, so we're on a date, right? First date. Everybody, you're on your date. You're on your date. I'm on my date.
I'm on my first date.
Your significant other across from the table.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wouldn't be in their favor because we forget our wallets. Chris, is that a red flag? We honestly forget our wallet.
I go on a date with a guy. First date. He
I
looks at
wouldn't
me
Cash App you. I wouldn't Apple Pay.
and he tells me he forgot his wallet.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you because I'm a different monster. I'm not tripping off that.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. You're gonna fuck around and miss the greatest man in your life because you didn't pay attention to the fact that he made a mistake. You can tell a broke one from a real one in a minute. A real one is going to be honest with you. He's gonna say he's gonna cash app you, all those different things, but you've already probably had conversations before you went out, so you knew it's full of shit or not.
Okay. On the same token.
So with that, hold on, bro.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Did y'all see that Gilly the kid story earlier?
What happened?
He said him and his wife. He said his first date. He told her the bill was $150. He said, "Man, I forgot my wallet." She said, "No problem. I took care of it." He said, "Before he dropped off, he gave her $400." She said, "What is this for?" He said, "I just want to see if you was a real one."
No,
He
you
gave
know
her
what's funny?
$400.
You know what's funny? Me and Ms. Ricks went out. The bill was $42. I told her I forgot my wallet. She said, "Where do I need to take you?" I knew right then and there the gas money was what made me realize. I'm serious. Gas is higher than dope.
I think that we take
I said, if you take me there to pay for churches,
Nigga, what did you get for $42?
Boy, them butter biscuits.
you're real with the butter biscuits. I had to lure her in, bro. I got an 8 of them. She ain't bite.
The
I got
thing that
another
I think
five.
we have
There you
messed up
go.
at is
She
that
started staggering.
we start digging so
She said,
deep
"Look,
into
look,
these
look, bro."
rules that we don't pay attention to reality. We start digging so deep in these rules and regulations that you're gonna fuck around and miss your blessing trying to keep up with nonsense. If I'm out with you and it's just something that just happens, it just happens. It's not like, because when I'm with you, I'm gonna pay for it. I one that believes in I'm gonna take him out. I'm one that believes in this vacation might be on me. I ain't saying all of
What
them.
do women have against taking men out? All jokes. That's
I don't have nothing
That's on the
against taking
decline.
That's the question right
That's
there.
on the decline. I'm not asking for you because you said you allegedly.
Ain't no allegedly, nigga. I got a proven track record of doing what I'm supposed to do.
Listen, I'm asking you to represent women. All
I can't represent all them
60 million
preachers.
of them.
All 60 million.
Why are y'all so damn cheap this time to come to us? I'm talking about Father's Day.
I know
I'm
you ain't
about
talking to me because
first
y'all
night.
tell me put money down.
Don't try to prove me wrong.
I know you're not talking to me
But no, all jokes. Why aren't women taking fellas out?
because I just said the situation while y'all was sitting there trying to figure out if
Because
your
they're
head was
liabilities, what you
shiny.
Their liabilities? I
Because-
don't think they're liabilities, Chris.
A lot of people
Yeah,
sit
explain
back
this.
and they have rules. Like that rule of you don't do nothing on this, you gotta wait 90 days. You don't take a man out, you do this. I do agree
Steve
to an
Harvey book?
extent, a lot more than that because you hear it growing up. I don't think that it's just simply a standard black and white situation. There's a gray area. I believe that you do for each other, but I don't believe you shoot somebody down because something happens, whether they forget their wallet. I don't ever take a damn wallet or a purse with me half the time. I use Apple Pay. If the
Okay.
place don't have Apple Pay, I'm screwed. because I lose my debit card faithfully. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, this broke nigga ain't got no money.
Told you, I hear you.
Yeah, I'm just not doing certain things.
So let me ask this question.
Ask it, brother.
Oh my God, this is about to be a bad question.
No. A lot of women say, and bro, I'm actually, is this woman a liability, right?
Oh shit.
If she's talking about some, I'm not gonna do wifely things until you make me a wife. I'm trying to figure out, well, how am I supposed to know that you're gonna do wifely things if you're not showing it to me now? If you're not showing wifey potential now, what makes me think that once I put a ring on it, you're gonna start doing shit that you haven't been doing? Are you a liability at this point? Because if a man say, well, I'm not paying for shit until you become my wife,
he's definitely a liability.
He's a liability if he does that shit, right?
All females naturally.
He's a liability. I'm not doing nothing until we become married. He's a liability.
I'm gonna let y'all answer that one.
So if a woman say, I'm not doing wifely duties until you make me a wife, which I understand half of that thinking, but how am I supposed to know once I do put a ring on it, you're gonna do shit that you haven't been doing?
So what's wifely duties? Let me ask
tell
that.
us.
I'm curious.
It's
because I'm so like I will cook for you and I will clean before we get married. But nigga, I'm not buying no house with you and we're not married.
That's not buying a house. You know,
that's because when you talk wifely
buy
duties,
me a house.
If you buy a house with your spouse, that's why they
one
rhyme.
lady on Instagram saying that she need her husband to buy her a house to know that he's serious
before they get married.
Yes, tripping. That's probably the type of cat. He ain't touching.
He ain't touching. So
he ain't sniff it.
It was a clip going around about
it's a rumor.
Loving. I think it was a Love and Hip Hop where a girl was going crazy because he was like, "Yo, let's just go down to the courthouse. We can say the $200,000 and invest it." She was like, "Nigga, I'm not a courthouse bitch. Stop saying that." Y'all remember that clip?
Yeah.
Anyways, was she a liability?
Yes, she's a liability.
Because my man is thinking, why we gotta have this $200,000 wedding? Let's put that money in invest so we can make more bread
she's
for
definitely
us.
Liability. Yes, she's definitely a liability.
An asset will make you grow. An asset will multiply. An asset will
as a woman. As a woman,
is that labeled as a liability or asset?
Liability will cost.
You're in
trying to avoid it.
You're in a wedding. Your cousin's in a wedding party, right? And you heard that just went down. Is she a liability or asset?
If you are a person that has your head stuck on money,
she definitely doesn't.
If she said that she only wants to get married, she gets a $200,000 wedding. That's a cost.
Yeah, that's a liability.
That's a liability.
So she was a liability. He should have been like, "Nah, I'm good off of this."
Unless he likes liabilities. Some men can afford them.
He didn't. He was like, "Nigga, I'm not paying for it."
I've seen men on TikToks and stuff paying for BBLs, rubbing backs, and paying for women, paying for crack.
But
damn fools.
That's also the $1 million nigga who got options.
He got options. I'm saying that because I'm trying to get overtime over here.
The
Walmart.
big lavish wedding does not make your marriage better.
My pilot jack.
So I stacking this bitch and you walking up.
I won't agree with that. I'm gonna meet
the
both of them.
These are funny.
This is why I should get him water to drink.
This is a funny aisle.
It's supposed to be on aisle 12. You got me on aisle 15.
You got Campbell soup right here.
Big lavish weddings do not make your marriage better.
I'm gonna close down the big thing.
As a matter of fact, the bigger the wedding, I will be honest with you, the bigger the weddings that I've seen, the less the marriage lasts, if you can be truthful.
Does a big lavish wedding, that's what you're talking
about?
Oh,
you can read now with your kid like kicking ass.
I wouldn't know Claire. Scholars are scholars. Of course I can read.
Oh, you can read now.
I went to old fucking Claire.
Chris and ladies out there and watching us, what makes a man a liability?
Ooh, Jesus, let me start first one. There was Brenda, Lakeisha, Linda, Felicia. All them shits make him a liability. When he cannot...
hold on. When he was with Brenda, Lakeisha, Tiffany, and Lisa, was he your man or y'all just dating?
No, it means when you're with him, he still has Brenda, Lakeisha, Linda, Felicia, Dawn, LaShawn, Inez. A liability of a man is a man that can't control himself. If you can control yourself in anything that you want, but when it comes to me, you can't respect what we have and be structured and loyal in this, you're a liability. Because that means you're a man without discipline. A liability is a man with no plan. You don't know where the fuck you going. So how you gonna lead me? You out there telling me, let's just wing it. We'll just see how the life takes us. Well,
don't wing it now.
Don't wing it. Figure out something. You got to have an idea. Either we getting married, either we got a point, either we're building a business. What are we doing? But we have to be doing something. If we're just here for decoration, you're a liability. If you forget your wallet on the first date, fine. But if you forget your wallet for the first 10 years, this nigga's a liability.
Well, if you stuck around for the first 10 years, like he forgot his wallet.
Right.
She a liability
is he
too.
a liability or you?
That's 25%, boy.
That's when
That's
two
that
wrongs.
boy.
That was that Clemson stuff.
That's the two nut shit right there.
That's a 2 nut thing.
The other side of two
We in
nuts.
Newberry. He's still on 2 nuts. But he got to get in contact with. No,
I think a man is a liability if that man cannot man. Let's be honest.
I agree with that.
If a man can't man,
So
if
what's a man manning? You keep hitting me with these phrases. What is a man manning?
great question. A man is supposed
Tamika,
to.
what? She's trying to see off her paper. You wouldn't have graduated without me. What are you talking
He
about?
cheated off your paper. I knew he couldn't read. I knew it.
I just read it from you. Look
A
at it.
man manning.
Don't stop, download.
She did not shut up. A man manning is a man that seriously can come in and provide, profess, protect, and he gets his family taken care of. He is the umbrella. It's God, then him, then us. I don't worry about nothing because what I don't handle, I know that man got me. I got this house, I got these kids, but I can fall back on him and he got us. If that man don't have us, that man's a liability. Yes, people fall. Yes, situations happen. But if you're a man with me and you're taking care of life, you're taking care of the house, you're taking care of the bills, whatever I bring in, you're putting up. Even if you fall, you should have built something that we can be covered under because you are that man with that plan. You prepared us. So if you don't have your shit together to where I fall back, you got me. Just like if you fall, I know I got you, then you are a liability. I feel that as a woman, I know I come in as an asset.
Damn, Tish.
But I agree, fellas. Listen,
Tish said, don't forget your
listen.
wallet.
As a man and as a leader, your mindset simultaneously must be focused on, I'm going to be the first to lose and the last to win. And the minute you're able to swallow that pill, you'll be all right. Because you're not looking for pats in the back. You're not looking for accolades. You're not even looking for recognition. You just looking for whatever you wake up that drives you in the morning to sit here and say to your core, that defines you as a man.
Yeah.
Once I talk to God, once I talk to my wife, once I talk to my close friends, I can care less what the world say. Because in my world, that is my world. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really see outside of that. But as a man, whatever you stand for, if you're a bank robber and you know you can't snitch and you got to shoot every witness, if you're an accountant and you know you can't.
Let him finish. Let him reach his point.
I'm saying if you got to count every number, what you stand on for your code, for your morals, for your character. That's what makes you a man. So whatever defines you as a man, stand on that. But most of all, you got to protect and provide.
So let me ask this question because I want to make sure I understand. We have the same understanding. A love language is word of affirmation. If that's a man's that's a man's love language, words of affirmation. Is that a liability or asset?
No, he's still an asset.
See, an asset because I feel like if you doing stuff just to get praise from somebody, you're a liability.
If that's what not really.
That's what I'm saying.
That means you live it.
But that's not wrong.
That all the time?
Because sometimes if that's
So
what it takes.
What are words of affirmation, please?
If I'm with a man right now and for him to operate at his max capacity, for him to provide, protect, and profess, he takes care of me. He loves me. He's proud of me. He's proud to say he's with me. He's proud of these kids. He holds his family down. He works his ass off. He makes sure we don't need for nothing. If all he need me to say is you are an amazing king, I will put that on a t-shirt when I wake up. Good morning, Mr. Great.
That man you described is not looking for you to say that.
Right.
That man's not looking for you to say thank you. He's not looking for you to say you're amazing. You do this, you do that. He's not, that man that you described is not looking for that.
But if that's his love language,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's not his love language. A man that you just described is not. I don't give a fuck if you tell me, "Oh my God, you're a king. You're the best. You're the best." All I'm looking for is thank you. That's all that man wants.
I put that on a
man just really want to be man at the end of the day.
That's what he wants.
Most men I know.
So if he's doing it just to be like to hear you say you're the king, you're the best, that nigga
living for the love of
you living for the wrong thing. You a liability.
If that man said his love language is words of affirmation, all he need is thank you. My draws and bra gonna say thank you when he wake up and go to bed.
Hold on, ladies. I want you to be careful on the thank you. It's a certain thank you from a certain someone.
I agree.
A man can get thank you from 30 women on the way home, but he's looking for that one thank you inside the house.
But I do believe that when you're with somebody, you have to love them the way they want to be loved. You don't get to love them the way you want to be loved.
A word?
Huh?
Because so here's the thing.
No. It makes sense. But I
sense.
see women all the time posting, you deserve somebody who's gonna love you the way you love.
And that's not
or the way you deserve to be loved. That's not how I love.
I think
some women accept,
but
but there's no
it can
reciprocity.
go two ways.
There's no
because-
reciprocity.
You get that scoop?
It can go two ways because if I say I deserve to be loved the way I love, if I love with my whole heart, then love me with yours. Don't half-ass love me. But if your love is words of affirmation and my love is action, then I'm going to give you your words, but I need you to give me those
You under
actions.
covers. Ain't no
So
such thing
what
as
makes
halfway lovers.
what makes the
Scared to
way
There
death,
you go,
scared to
rapping.
look.
what makes the way I love half-assing it though? That's just how I love. Just because it's not on the level of how you do it or the way you do it doesn't mean I'm
Right.
not loving you with everything that I have.
Right,
And
right.
I
We
agree.
don't love the same, but you just said I'm loving you halfway.
If you can't accept the way that somebody's loving you, then you have to bow out gracefully. And let
No,
it go.
that's the problem, though. I think because the way you loving me doesn't solidify that that's the way
how I
need to
love
be
you.
loved.
So right now, women go out there and say, a man might come home and I got rose petals all over the floor. I got all this stuff all over the thing, but that's what I want. Men don't want that.
That's the most dubious shit you said up here tonight. that don't even make sense.
Spell dubious.
I know how to spell damn dubious.
Spell
I
it.
don't clear.
And do not, nigga, spell it.
I know how to spell
D-U-
dubious. but what-
Don't you
Yes,
help
nigga.
him. He
Yeah,
ain't telling nobody.
D-U-B-S. But
We
no, like
tend to treat people-
that doesn't land properly. What I'm saying is like the way that you came in and you said this is the way I love. You can love the last four people like that, and it didn't work. It wasn't conducive for your relationship. I'm a different levels, different devils. So I'm a different challenge.
I agree.
I may
Exactly,
just,
best
I may
friend.
just need to have a conversation 3 nights a week with some cognac before I go to bed to evolve. And somebody may need to have sex 3 nights a week. Somebody may need to have, we can watch this show 3 nights a week. But what I'm saying is you gotta get in tune with whatever your significant other likes, because that's what makes them thrive.
That's why I said you
That's
have to
the
love
law of
somebody.
attraction.
But I said that. I said you have to love them in their language, not yours. So my language might be rose petals all over the floor. He said, I want you naked with a beer. I'm in here with rose petals and all this on. And I'm mad that you're not loving
Get
what
the
I
beer.
did. Then get the damn beer. So that's what I'm saying. Don't love somebody in the way you want. You love them in their language, but that's why you ask, what does love look like to
So
you?
although you don't think I can spell it, your last report was a bit dubious.
No,
But that's
it's
like a
what
woman-
we said
that's
the
like a
same
woman-
thing.
That's like hold on.
You can't
That's
spell
like
damn dubious. You tag
that's like a
team
woman coming. We come home and she got on lingerie,
That's a different word.
and we take
I
it
looked
off
up
and
a
get the
13-letter
business.
word. Thank you.
You didn't even look at what I had on.
I can't stand it.
You
I
can't.
can't stand
You
it. Nigga,
you look great
look
in it.
at
Hold on,
this.
what?
Hold on.
I was talking shit to her.
I said that's like a woman. We come home and open the door. She got on lingerie, and what we do, we see her, we take it off and get the business, right?
Yes, yes.
She like you didn't even pay attention to what they had on. You wore that to turn me on, did you not?
Right.
Take the shit off at this point.
Right.
But we didn't praise the lingerie. Now you mad, nigga? Lingerie is only to
Lingerie
make
is
us
sexy.
ready.
Yeah, it's. I think women. should
It's
dress
sexy
for
as
the
hell.
man. I think women should
It's
dress
sexy
for
if
the
you
man.
gonna send me a pic, but when I get home and see you in it, all right, now it's in my goddamn
That's
way.
dope as hell. That's dope as hell. Lingerie is always sexy.
It's sexy.
But he's saying it is. He's saying for us as women, we're
No,
like,
I get what he's saying.
as soon as I walk the door, you're like, take it off. Nigga, this was $112. Acknowledge
Listen,
it.
hold on, listen.
It was worth every
See,
penny because it did what it was supposed to do.
But listen, ladies. Before you go waste, how much you said? 100 to what?
$112.
Before you go waste $112, I want you to know
It's love
every
language.
man that's watching, every man that works,
It's love language. Just
every
say
man that's holding up a sign on the side of the road with a bone, you can put chicken salad on your. It is $5.45 from Kroger. We gonna eat that.
We gonna eat that chicken salad. Talking about
So you want to hold the money just like the wedding? You want to have the?
Shouts out to my sister. You need to come on here.
You want to have the $115 left over from the chicken salad?
Or do you want the Ray J indoor pool, outdoor pool?
That's it. I don't need that.
What you want? You want the 112
But
wedding?
I don't
or you
need
want
that.
the 112
I
out back?
agree that
That's
a lot of us are out here.
The first row or the third row?
What?
Give me the third row.
Shut up.
Third row.
No,
We gonna see the same
no.
We
Put
gonna
me
see
the
the same
first.
show.
The experience is different.
Ladies, wear chicken salad.
You want it in the car or in the house. Go in the house. You got more space.
Speak up, Otis.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
I do think that we as people tend to. So I may ask somebody, what does love look like to you? I don't know.
A girl with bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair.
Nigga, wait, what?
Fanny bag and a bad attitude. That's all I need to get me in a good mood.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Hold up. You said
He's around the way.
butt naked with a fanny pack.
Wait, what?
Ladies, stay away from men butt naked with a fanny pack. Listen to Michael Jackson.
What it do hurt? What it do when it
Hey,
takes channel? Hurt what it
If
do when it
that's
takes
that nigga's
channel?
love language,
Hey,
you better play that
if
song.
your
that's
man's
his
love
love-
language,
If that's his love language. If you go in your room
and he playing Michael Jackson,
and he had sequins
you
like
better
so,
fuck the smooth
and
criminal.
he had a glove with some aviator shades and Jerry curl. Girl, you turn on. I'm mad.
My sister said
He
that
would
faded
show
thing
out for you.
might be a little trick in there. Charlie said,
No, all jokes, later, all jokes.
wait, now that
Never
fanny
trust a
pack
man
might be a
playing
little
Michael
trick.
Jackson in the bedroom. Never trust. No,
You do trust a man playing Michael Jackson in the bedroom.
Invincible album was cool. Heaven could wait, break it
Let
down.
me tell you something.
It's
Ain't
a
nothing
feature act.
sexier.
Butterflies.
Ain't nothing sexier than a man climbing on top of you saying he gonna make a change. Listen.
Listen, if you do that, listen.
Come on.
If a man climb on you and say, I'm gonna make a
Exactly,
change
sister. Beat it.
for the
That's what
daddy."
you do.
No, you hit him upside the head with a lamp. You run outside naked with your robe on, and you call 911.
And it might be
And
role
you call
playing.
911.
And we'll get that pedophile off the.
I hate this fool.
But in another stage, yo,
We'll get that pedophile.
Beat it. You
You
better
gotta
mess that smooth criminal
beat
up.
it. You gotta
Beat
love your person
My
with
nigga.
your strengths.
Who said especially beat it?
My sister.
If you play beat it, she go crazy.
Just beat it. Ooh. Whole neighbor's mad. Beat it, beat it, beat it. He breathing for you. You already got the sound effects.
I'm sorry, Ian, go ahead.
No, y'all.
Love it with all your strength. I got you.
You gotta no, always with your strength. And what I mean by that is, of course, we can go to another movie reference. Y'all remember on Thing Like a Man?
Fuck the dog. I agree with
Kevin
you.
was telling nobody him about to play a game. He's like, nigga, but your strength is cooking.
Right,
Cook for her, nigga. That's gonna make her panties come off.
right.
He did that and won her the fuck over. So whatever your strength is, that's how you let that person. That's how you become an asset to that person.
Man, you better have motherfuckers in the front row welding.
Hey,
Use the air
I
fryer.
can build a deck.
Make her wings for
That's
breakfast.
what I know. You a power washer, girl. You want the house
Confederate statues in the living room.
But you know what I'm saying? No, use what you're good at
But I'm gonna tell you
and
something.
loving your person.
Based
that's
off
not the way of the
what
world, bro. Because everybody would rather.
If I'm good at it,
I did it first generation,
did what first generation?
even if it's not something we could do.
I think the fact that a person is willing to go above and beyond their norm to make you happy is a key sign of an asset. Not somebody who's doing stuff to lure you in for manipulation purposes, but one that actually cares for you and is looking to
Nurture.
and nurture you is huge.
Dirty dig.
My thing is this: it's simple to treat a woman. Also,
It's simple to treat a woman. What you mean?
it's
Just
simple
put them kids to
it's-
sleep in its own, my nigga. That's exactly what you do.
But what I'm saying is, like, it's simple. Like, women are
Remember the time.
conflicted, fickle.
What? No, what?
They're fickle. They're conflicted. They're fickle, indecisive.
Did you use your thesaurus today? You got a lot of big words coming out.
I went to Eau Claire High School. And contrary to your belief, we are educated there. Shout out to my man Amar Washington.
Negro is taught it. He ain't had all them words. Go ahead.
Where you go, Ridgeview?
You got your little. I did not go where the purple ponies were.
Where'd you go?
I was fresh out of the Northeast.
We averaged 3.9s at Ridgeview. She went.
Oh,
She went to Northeast.
don't
They was
sit
like
your
a,
sass ass in front of me, and
The 3.9 is how
we averaged 3.9.
3.9 is how many points they have left on their license. It's not their GPA.
She tried.
she tried it.
She tried.
It didn't hit home.
It didn't hit hard enough.
Must be one of them new age.
It must have been a Northeast joke.
Northeast was an
Nobody laughed
amazing
at.
school.
That nobody.
Oh,
laughed at.
speaking while we're on Northeast, June 10th,
on the Northeast side of town.
on the Northeast side of town, we got
Closer
Kicking
to
Them Dads
Richland Northeast than
at
either school.
Sesquicentennial Park. We don't want your money. We don't want a dime. We would just want your time. We will be
We
giving
want,
away.
we want good attitudes,
Say it again.
good people,
Say it again.
Good
and a
food.
time.
Good food. We're gonna have free
I
food
like to
there.
eat.
Come out there and order you a paddle boat. You can fish. You
Bring
come
your
out there
fishing
and play
rods.
fishing rods. We got
Got some kickball
cornholes. We got horseshoes. We got a kickball game. We got a grill off. If you think you could grill, we got $1,000 for you to show that you're
Yeah,
Are
right.
you
like
an
that on the
asset
board,
or
I
a
can't
liability on the
Are
ground?
you an asset or a liability in the grill? Look at that.
Boy, that was a plug.
I
wasn't
keep
it?
telling
You
them.
got an album coming out.
I gotta give her that one. I
You
definitely
got
gotta
an
give her that
album
one.
coming
Now.
out. I don't like when you
Tell
do
you
that.
something.
Because the
Because
niggas
I don't have that.
I'm worth my weight in gold. You better tell these niggas about me.
I don't like when you do that. All I can do is this.
Shut up.
I do the desk. Dougie. The desk Dougie.
So we want to hear from you. What is considered an asset or a liability in a partner? And how do we as adults make better decisions in dating as well as picking a life partner than we've seen people post about? Because I refuse to believe, I know some phenomenal men in my world, but I refuse to believe that everybody is terrible, except shiny head people who cannot stop looking at themselves in the light.
Oh, what you not gonna do is come up bro like that, man. He's still a good.
Oh, I would. You can join him.
Bite. Listen.
He like the damn Simpson character.
That nigga really look like this nigga
He look
right
just like
here.
this nigga right here, biting his lip. Joe taught himself. I can't. Damn it. Do it again, Homer. Bite your lip.
Don't call me Homer. Don't call me Homer while we live.
No, we lie.
Go back to the show.
Not while we live.
Homer.
Not while we live.
My baloney has a first name.
Oh boy. No, but also, so the way things have
You on
shifted
your
in
shit.
society.
I'm proud of you.
My baloney has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R.
I don't know that. It's not like a
Love
little
to
group.
eat it every day. And
Hey.
if you ask me why, I'll say because Oscar Mayer has a way with B-A-L-A-G-A. That commercial was the shit.
I don't know that song. Listen.
It came out after you were born.
Chuck. You're acting like a real liability right now.
You're acting like an ass without the sex.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Hard.
you got off of that. Give me that.
Shot for shot.
No.
Seriously, gentlemen, I ain't seen a lot of my fellas on here tonight. Fellas, what makes a woman a liability or an asset to you?
I need somebody who not like my daddy. That nigga took the EBT card and they come back. I remember when your daddy took that. He took the books. We didn't even have the card at that time. You are right.
Their father took the EBT card and come
My
back.
stepdaddy, Shane Line, took the whole book. We ain't seen him since.
Are y'all putting family secrets?
Charlize is telling the truth.
Some stuff gotta stay in the house, man.
Shouts out to that
That's a
little
savage.
lady.
That's a savage. You can't compare all men to that savage. That's a savage.
Hey, that nigga went for Newport, Charlize. We ain't seen him since.
I mean, I went in with EBT cards in the greenback book.
Bought his hoes the
Jungle
jungle
juice.
juice.
And rip that bitch out, boy.
Bought his hoes the jungle juice. Ain't
Yeah,
bring us back nothing.
That's where you could get 200 for 100.
And that is where,
That's
ladies
you
and
get 200
gentlemen,
for 100.
that's where me and my sister learned about assets and liabilities. We don't date men like our mother. I swear to God.
So if a man is going 50-50 on bills, is he an asset?
He's a roommate.
So if a woman is paying nothing and he's paying everything,
She's a dependent.
Okay. So I can claim her on my taxes.
I mean, if you have to.
Okay.
Because I feel like if
But
he's
what if
paying,
you and that roommate are having amazing love? Y'all going on all kind of trips. Y'all eat great food. And y'all are having a great time at home.
Man, you know that
Is
comes
that
back
still a
to
roommate?
I mean,
that's
honestly,
not a
that's not a
I
roommate.
had
roommate.
roommates that I wouldn't dare.
It's, I mean, that's what they say though. The rule is it's a roommate. I think that
No,
if
that
you
ain't no
split
rule.
it,
That's
No. Y'all gonna have from bills, but a lot of things he fronting on the side.
But what I'm saying is,
I don't think
your
it's
house.
how,
Vice versa.
if that's how you run
if
your
that
house.
works
I
for
don't
your
think a
house,
problem.
yeah, that
No,
works for your
I
house.
know that, but I'm saying for the overall people who think that a man is not a man unless he pays 100%.
All the bills. Yeah.
And the box is only getting wet 40% of the time.
She's a lot.
That
You need
math
to
ain't
invest.
math.
The math ain't mathing. You ain't.
Why does the box keep coming back?
Because that's what the men go back for. Listen, June.
You
10th.
know, we're going to throw this out here because y'all keep talking shit about the box. But let me tell you something about the box. Sometimes the box craves the man. And if the man ain't bringing...
No,
you
hold
done
on. Don't
said it.
misrepresent us. Don't
You done said it.
misrepresentation. We care
Because
about the box and the mind.
the older the woman, the better the box.
That
And if
mouth
you
you
can't...
Still
Oh,
about
my
the
God.
box. Still about the good box. Still about the box.
If
Tell about
you
the gun line
can't
box.
bring the heat to the box, then quit worrying about that. Because the older we get, we are daily required. One a days. We need vitamin D once a day.
Man, they got 25-year-old women around here just exuberant. They just
It's big cravings. Ain't nobody got no baby appetites. Nobody has a headache no more. Fuck my head.
So are
Keep
you a
going.
liability at that
Yeah,
point?
look,
No, I'm an asset.
You're set to set your ass up. So like, listen.
I'm liable to set this ass
So, but
up.
no, what I'm saying is all jokes. Like,
Should
women,
men
I will say this though.
That's a good question.
If a
Tish.
man loves you, but you don't have that snappy dugout, you are definitely some form of an asset to him.
yeah, men are simple creatures.
Because I mean, we're simple.
if
don't
he
have that
stays with
snappy-
you with a bad box, he loves you.
he fucking loves you, and you
Is
better
that
not
my
fuck it up because he's willing to give you the world.
It is your phone. We didn't want you to look up how to spell your words.
Should men provide what?
Should men provide? What does a man? That's a good question.
Wait a minute. What you, Tish?
What does it look like when a man provides?
Hold on, baby girl. Like, you know, you're a best friend. You my girl 50.
Oh shit.
What you're not gonna do is act what it look like, because I know my boy B provides.
She know what her husband do. She asked
So
me
you know what it looks like.
She's asking y'all what men look like. What does it look like?
Question.
What does it look like when y'all? You better bring the vitamin D. I'm with you. I see your comments. I'm
You know
bringing them
what?
up
Let's keep it 100.
because I can't
We all
shine.
seen.
Right.
We all been on social media.
Right.
We all seen the clip where the question is asked: if your girl's making 150 grand, what are you doing? And you see Mr. Clean like this, nigga. That's an asset because the nigga didn't. He took his pride, put it to the
I don't
side.
think it's wrong,
He took his pride, put it to the side. He made sure when you come home, you ain't got to do a goddamn thing.
but that's still providing.
But that's what old boy for. That's what Wendy Williams' husband was doing, and then when
But then he,
Look,
And we ain't talking about
then
he
he
made sure in the early stages,
in the early stages.
she's to brag about
In the early
the
stages.
pine saw.
But I don't see nothing wrong with if you providing something in the house. If you're taking care of
That's
home
what
while
I
I
do.
go out there and hustle, you're still providing. Because I may bring the money home and you handle it. You
And
manage
vice
it.
versa.
I don't know, man. 'Cause
I
you
agree.
telling me I just
And
got to
vice
clean up for
versa.
an hour and a half and then play PlayStation for
But-
6 hours.
What I will say though is if I'm working,
And I agree with you because everybody's eggplant ain't great.
What?
She said everybody's, y'all talking about bad box. If she takes your bad moment and
well, I
loves
tell you, go back to that last comment, please, because I'm sure my mama be writing
Okay.
paragraphs.
See some men with bad eggplants, some men with bad boxes.
Go back.
It's a 50-50 world, sweetheart.
I'm sure my mama be writing
This
paragraphs and shit. Like,
This No, I'm speaking up for all
Don't worry
men.
about it,
Some
sweetheart.
of y'all I can't speak for, but what I'm saying is like it's a 50-50 thing. If you got bad eggplants, she probably got bad box.
okay, hold on. Them sure mama.
say it, baby.
If you stand for all of that, you might have been half the liability yourself. Because he got away with all that because you allowed it.
And there it is.
I'm just not to say that it's okay. I'm not condoning the behavior, but listen to what you just said.
She said you got
Physical
too much-
harm.
You got too much dip on your shirt.
Listen. She talking about because I said she write paragraphs.
Whoa. Hey, you got
Because I turn her paragraphs.
I hate her. Can we ban her?
You got too much dip on
No,
your
we
shirt.
can't bear. She's
No, because you got a book coming out, bro. This is bad.
no. She's a loyal subscriber and she watches everything.
She's an asset.
She's definitely an asset.
Shouts out to her.
She's definitely
Tacola's an asset to us.
Shouts out to Hattie.
Faith-
In her
faithfully
defense, she does
Got
keep
my
it
back, and I
We
appreciate
need to get Tacola on here for next battle of the
We do. You know what?
She got so much to say.
Next third Wednesday, be ready because you're coming up.
I don't know.
And we gonna
The
win
way
that
she
night.
just sat here and just
'Cause we
talked
gonna
about
tell
it.
The way
them.
she just somebody got too much chip on her. Too much
Bet
dip
she
on her.
can't
Dip
wiggle
on
like
shit.
that with
Let
her.
me see Scooper.
I don't
Do
know
we
why we
really
take
want
her.
her on the show or should we ban
You
her?
just brought her. You just
Nah,
gave her invite.
I
You
want
can't
her
take
on
it
the
That's
back.
because everybody was watching, but now that everybody's in the business, you can't have her on the show.
I want her on the show. I definitely want her on the show.
Even though you got too much dip on your chip?
Even though I got too much dip on my chip. See, that's what I'm saying. She's not afraid to say what's on her mind. She gonna keep it
You
100.
just the messiest.
Listen.
I mean, even though she's an Eagles fan, I'm gonna
And
let that
big
slide.
Eagles fan too,
I'm
ain't
gonna let
it?
it slide.
With the ugliest jersey. Shouts out to T.O.
I'm
Shout
gonna let it
out
slide.
to you.
I'm gonna let it slide.
Yeah,
Yeah, she definitely be a good guest for
That's good.
next third Wednesday. Them sure I'm will be ready.
She gonna be here?
She gonna be here.
She like to take old people money.
If you
Don't
can't plant in the garden right, don't pull out the shovel.
Wait a minute.
So what? Hold on.
Wait a
Somebody sound like Socrates on there.
Wait a minute.
You can't.
Oh, Jesus. The doors of the church are now open.
If you need to come to the altar, please step forward.
You had some displeased people in the
That
church.
sound like she didn't have some bad weed.
Had some bad weed.
All hoes ain't good hoes. I agree with you.
How old they go?
go.
Oh, nigga.
Don't be taking my bars. Get your own lines.
No, who said that?
But
That
then
was me.
some of them hoes be
Oh,
like,
nigga, who? You
That
said
was
it
me.
too?
That was me.
You on fire, man. What you got? Big six
She got a red four, ain't she?
Yeah, who you got?
That's why she wore the
What's
black.
the DJ, man? Is it
Her. That's why she wore the black. We supposed to be in white.
It
That's why she
ain't a
wore the
hot
black.
boy. Then what do you call that?
See me, I eat, sleep, shit, and talk rap.
Okay.
All right?
That's Juvie. Now we gave you credit.
Don't worry.
We didn't give you
Don't
credit
worry.
for Juvie bar.
I'll sign your cup later, okay?
I don't want to cut. I don't want to cut. Listen,
I'm not signing a t-shirt.
I want a damn cup sign.
Ooh, all right. So everybody's not able. If his or her sex game ain't on point,
Ooh.
does that make them a liability, or are you willing to teach them what you like? Because what I did with the past girl, she might have fucking loved it, but you don't get down with that. So our first
So
encounter.
you said bad sex.
So
Is bedroom bad
I got
habits
this
in the
one.
bedroom
Hold on.
a liability? Aspect?
Oh, it's a liability.
Real
That's a
talk.
liability.
Free
That's a liability.
game.
Oh,
And
it's
if
a
they let
liability.
you hear it, I'm
That's
going
a
to give it to you.
liability.
Because the brother at work, they got his shirt tucked in, they got that damn Savage over.
Right.
Free game about women. We have the greatest sex with the person we have the biggest crush on because we associate sex with feelings.
Is that right?
So he could have, it's a man you can have that when you are into him, the sex is amazing. But the minute you are no longer crushing, you realize it's not that great.
So are you willing to teach him to make him better?
While I love him, I will
did he
teach
just
him
become a liability?
everything.
Or did he just become a liability?
When you're with him and you love him, you'll teach him everything.
So you don't put him on new tricks, and he know how to hit that spot, and now so you think he ain't the right one.
All of it.
So he ain't the right one.
There are people you can teach that know how to fuck you like nobody else in this world.
Oh, we got sponsors. Chris.
She definitely jumped on that phone just now.
I'm sorry,
That's
man.
usually my job.
Do we have a swear jar?
That's usually my job.
If you do it, you got to do 20 because you're female. She just dropped it.
My sister said, hell no, he's a liability. Teaching is over these days.
What?
Nigga, you graduated. Nobody teaching you nothing.
You know what? See? That's right there.
I can't say that. I'm willing to work because I think teaching can be fun.
Hey, everything is over. Like,
Over.
If you didn't study for this test, you failed.
The bookie is what the part that vexes me.
I can't teach a dog new tricks. He better be able to
Who said
flip it.
It ain't a new trick.
It's a new trick.
No,
Yeah, it is because we got to get used to the new girl.
You got to get used to the new box.
If you ain't turned on by it, you ain't turned on by it.
see see right there.
But the same thing you saying, bro. The last thing that worked on the last girl, because it's not gonna work on this girl.
Nigga,
Women need to understand the last thing that worked on the last
the
guy.
tongue tornado killed her, but it may not work on you.
I've never seen a person that said
Hold
the
on,
tongue
you said
tornado is
tongue tornado?
terrible. Wait a
Hold
minute.
on, listen.
Hold on.
We about to get this in
Hold on.
stories right now. Don't go out here and steal this. We about to get it copyrighted. What is it again? Say it again.
If the tongue tornado worked on
Tongue tornado. Listen, it's synonymous with.
I've never met a person in the world that was like that tornado was terrible. Negative soldier.
No.
Do it again.
No.
The TNT, tongue and
The
tornado.
double T. You definitely heard women say he was just not there doing this.
No,
Oh,
you can't get down there like you spinning records. You can't be like Blue.
See, but hold on. On the last girl,
Tongue
nigga,
tornado.
he was DJ Prince Ice and the shit worked.
Tongue
A
tornado.
living legend.
I'm just saying, it worked over there.
Say it again. I don't want to miss. I want to
I
mispronounce.
sure hope all the Rick's kids go to sleep.
I don't want to mispronounce it. Say it again one more time. Tongue
NATO.
Oh,
But you understand what I'm saying?
There's
So
no
you
You
know
know
how
how
Nobody
strong
gets
the
that.
winds got to be, brother?
listen,
You understand what I'm saying?
that bitch is a twist.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Bro, you running people out the building, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to get another
Lifting
1,000
the roof
subscribers.
off the place.
I'm trying to get
Tuesday,
another.
huh?
I'm trying to get another 1,000 subscribers.
A
Why?
whole destruction.
Why not Wednesday?
Listen, if you can, go ahead and hit subscribe, and we will give
Tell
you
your friend to come back, 'cause we
10%
talk
off
about
on
Tongue
the
Tornado.
Tongue Tornado Adventure Ride at Carowinds coming 2029.
This nigga said that.
Wait. I got. Oh, okay, let me read this one.
Hold on, we got some.
Shoot, I have.
Who is that? Hell no liability. Today's over, Boogie. So,
Wait, no, wait.
What?
He's licking like it's milk. Wait a minute.
See what I'm saying?
she looking like it's milk. Hold on. Whoa. This we got kids watching.
We do?
No.
Either
It's just sounding appropriate.
shoot the club or Get the fuck out. You know, grandma gonna say this, Charlize. Don't say that.
Get the fuck out.
I believe in that though.
Everybody can't shoot the club up.
And he can't, you don't, he can't be out there like that.
See, look. Here go my cherry mama with a whole other paragraph. Let me see what you got to say tonight, dude.
Ooh, all right, start reading it. Go ahead, show me that school skill.
Wait a minute.
That 3.9. Go ahead.
I don't want to read out.
Go ahead, valedictorian, read it with your smart self. You look smart.
I was a
You
little
top
smart.
10. Go ahead, do your thing.
Hey, I definitely want to lose some weight. I should
He
have.
spit on her back. He spit like he-
Wait, what? Spit on what?
He said the girl.
Who choked
box
who?
was trash. So he spit in the back. That like he
Go ahead,
spit
show me what
it.
that Northeast education got you.
Liability. Or is he a liability?
Box.
Yo, he had like.
I want them to answer that
Yo,
question.
hold up. He fake like
This is why I love CTS podcast, because we interact live with our viewers, and we
And y'all
appreciate
as
them so much.
ignorant as us.
And y'all keep us. Oh my goodness.
I know someone that said a girl's poo. I'm not reading that.
Hey, you see what I'm saying? She got so much slang for what she want to say.
Was trash because he is worse. I can't read this shit.
So
Y'all,
he spit on
y'all
the
read
back-
to yourself silently, like the
so
teacher
he spit on the back
said.
to think like he let loose.
If you spit on my back, I swear for Lord.
She said,
Oh!
she said,
So hold on. I just caught on. So my man faked a nut. He faked a nut. Like women fake organs all the
you
time.
name one brother out here in the street spell like that today.
You spit on my back, you're gonna be a Leon Locke press conference. I swear to God, don't you?
My nigga faked a nut like a woman faked the orgasm. And he was like, yeah, I'm done.
Oh my God,
No, that don't make him a liability. That makes him a smart nigga.
that makes him terrible.
That's called ingenuity.
Charlie said again, baby, you're not finna spit on me.
That's a new word. Ingenuity. Say it. You thought I could spell? You want to spell that too?
You took SAT recently, did you?
I
can tell. You studied. You've been helping. Because you coming in here with big words.
Big words is just words.
Supercalifragilistic. Go ahead, King.
Ooh,
Super. Oh, we spell it for you?
Spell it.
Super. S-U-P-E-R. Or you want S-U-P-E-R?
You know how I know you can spell? Because tomorrow's 420.
Huh?
Yep.
It's tomorrow 420?
It's 420.
I still work. Don't talk to me.
It's tomorrow 420?
I still work for myself. I work for those people. 420 people have clean urine, please.
Oh, antifreeze will be on deck.
Don't get caught slipping.
You heard me, bro?
Yeah.
I said, oh, antifreeze will be on deck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I couldn't think of the title. I was thinking.
Well, we got a rat.
Oh, antifreeze.
We got
I was thinking octane, but it's antifreeze.
That was high octane.
That shit was glowing. Dude, well, it gave it to me. I said,
Shut up!
are you engine cooling? What you busy engine cooling?
Oh my God!
Sitting on blood straight.
I want you to stop talking right now.
I was so scared. I was so scared to take that piece of shit.
Shut
They said,
up!
nigga, you are.
That lady said, you're a GMC. I said, no.
Oh
No.
my God, y'all! This is why I don't take them nowhere.
You are the healthiest nigga on earth.
I don't take them anywhere. I hate them both.
I took the piece of
It is definitely 420.
Tire rotation.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
300 more rounds.
Oh my God. It's
in your oil.
I
Pass
can't
the distance.
stand these.
Do we got any more
two.
questions?
Listen, I got to tell y'all it's bedtime.
So we gonna end this. Are we about to end?
No, why?
Both of y'all are liabilities. What you mean, no why? It's
Oh,
night time.
It's only we're only an hour in. We do shows when it is. Listen, I'm having a great time.
Oh my Jesus.
So
you want some more of this, my brother? Give it to him, Chris.
I'm good. I'm good. So our final definition,
Be a liability.
I think across the board, I'm gonna ask my co-host. Asset is somebody who's pushing you to be better, adding value, and helping you maintain your peace.
You're growing.
And in some cases, helping you make more motherfucking money.
So is it still making you peaceful? Because growing hurts. Everybody knows that growing brings pains. Nobody likes to grow. Growth is uncomfortable.
But
So is it peaceful when you're growing? Because I may
no,
make
it's
you
not
grow and it's
peaceful
not peaceful at all.
It's not peaceful at all because if we're in a relationship and I'm an asset to you, I feel I'm an asset to you. When I see you slacking, I'm gonna get on your ass.
Right.
Are you gonna be able to take that though? Like I know what you're capable of.
Take it like a big girl.
Stop bullshitting and get it done.
You say you want to, but
Why you why you talking to me like that? Because I know what you can do. Am I still an asset or my liability because I'm talking to you?
Charlie, I'm bringing you in because you a fool. Thank you, sister. Because my sister was talking to me.
No. I'm listening to bro asset, but at the same time, I'm trying to understand. Like you frowned up, and I know I burned you.
I was talking to my sister. I wasn't even thinking about you.
Okay, what Ian was saying about the asset.
Ian, his name is not N, it's Ian.
I've been calling him.
What E said. Yeah. So,
Y'all stressing me.
being an asset is a person who's also gonna give you tough love because we know what you're capable of.
Can you handle it?
That's the wrong kind of handle.
But can people handle tough love?
No,
Okay, you brought it back.
there's something about handling it.
That's the box you were saying about.
But can people handle tough love? Because tough
Because
love
Ian was
is not.
talking about mentally, physically, emotionally, financially.
Can
Talking
you?
about bedroomily.
Both of them. Can you handle it?
Behavior. So that person is still, to
I'm
me,
gonna call you
an
sister.
asset. But the person who's receiving it might be like, yo, they talk to me the wrong way. So now they're looking at it as liability. How do we feel on that on the panel? I think you're an asset. If I see you slacking on something like, yo, you bullshit and you procrastinate too much, I know what you're capable of. Stop talking about it and be about it. I'm not gonna say it nicely. That's my 25%.
I'm not either.
I'm not gonna say it nicely. But are you gonna look at it as he's talking to me wrong, or he's trying to get me, motivate me to do my thing, and or is she talking to me wrong, trying to motivate me to do my
How
thing?
you gonna see it?
Me?
If she's coming at you?
It all depends how it comes out your mouth. But I'm thinking 9 times out of 10 times out of 9, I'm thinking, all right, you know what?
If she comes to you and says, "Listen,
She's
I love
fucking
you,
up.
but get your shit together," you fucking up.
If a woman ever come to me and tell me, get your shit together, I already knew I was fucking up. It's not too many times you get you fucking up when I gotta take care of mine.
I definitely admire a man that pushes me, one who stays on my ass. Pause, because he can see what something I can't.
You know why she said pause? Because you got cheeks. So
Oh, Jesus have mercy, God.
I'm just
That's not
saying
why I said
that was not the right term for you.
I
use.
said pause because we like when they're on our ass. But I
Once
get what
again,
you mean.
because you got them cheeks.
Ian said you got cheeks. You got cheeks. I don't know what we were arguing about. Ian said it.
I'm sorry.
We talking about her-
It's right because he said
He got a book coming out, and it's
Her and
pretty
them
much the
cherry
gospel.
mama.
we like it when you're on us. How about that? But
Nah, I know what you mean though.
I
Seriously,
appreciate a
Missionary,
person that
is that?
stays on.
Missionary?
Oh my God, no! And why did you?
though.
We
We're gonna bring you
didn't say
back in
that.
a minute, bro. Because you took that left. You took that left. You took that one.
Yeah,
left.
why did you?
You took that one left.
Put
You took
that
that one
visual.
left.
Why did you
I
do that?
honestly knew what they were saying, but it was double entendre. But
Oh, you really took. What did you take? What's your score? Double entendre. Did you study? You took the
Because the
practice.
vernacular
You
of what he said was so
Are
preposterous.
you-
double entendre is a part of my
You've been
vocabulary, bro.
studying at home, haven't you?
I
Because
attended
you want to hit it with
Eau Claire
the
High
triple
School.
entendre.
Contrary to
Y'all
your
sound
belief.
just hurt talking like T.I. in the bedroom expeditiously.
I'm offended
What
that
was-
you said T.I.
What was the triple entendre that he brought up though?
What did you
It's
come
a
back
double
with? Too?
entendre.
Triple
All right, you know
entendre. Same
education
word.
is sexy,
The
guys.
man said, "You better get the latex
Mm,
because you don't want that latex.
that
That
I
I'm
think
latex."
latex. He finer.
Just a quick, triple entendre.
That's why he.
Bro, use
that's,
the word. I had
that's
to
why he
bring
was in the
one back.
top 10 in his class. Shouts out.
That came from Wayne though.
Nerds
That
are
wasn't mine.
sexy. Let me
That
make
wasn't
that
mine.
very
That was
clear.
Wayne.
I was top 10.
You know what? We know you were behind Tamika because you copied off her paper.
Yeah, Tamika was a year ahead of me, so you're right.
You're right.
You did good.
Delivery is everything. How you finish and
But
never mind.
back to that question though, is that person who's pushing you, no matter how they're saying it to you, because from that person's point of view, I'm doing this out of love to push him or her. I know what they're capable of. But if you're not receiving it, you think they're just bashing you, does that person become a liability?
I think the person who cannot receive constructive criticism is a liability.
The person who can't receive it.
That's right.
Great ass fucking
If
answer.
I come to you with something that makes you better and you get offended because you don't want to grow, you're a liability. because no one can reach you. If you refuse to grow and you refuse to listen, then you're definitely a liability, because an asset is always willing to learn. Let's make this better. Crystal, you are fucking up. I got it. I'm not offended. You're not beating me. You're not abusing me. You are truly calling me out. And because of this, I'm going to do better, and it makes us better. An asset multiplies. If I take my money that's $100,000 and put it in this house, in 3 years it turns to $300,000, that makes that house an asset. So it's a smart move.
I had to read that comment. Agreed.
Yeah, no, you got to be able to receive constructive criticism. Let me talk to you. I should not have to pacify you and walk on eggshells when I'm communicating with you because you don't receive stuff right. Let me be able to help you, but you should be able to tell me too. We should be able to communicate properly. If you can't do that, that's a problem.
Oh, so.
Uh-oh.
No.
Light bulb.
Light bulb like a motherfucker. You just said I shouldn't have to walk on eggshells when I'm communicating with you. If the person you're dealing with is sensitive, but you're not sensitive, so your delivery is to you, it's just like, yo, I'm trying to motivate you. To them, it's harsh. Who's asset? Who's a liability?
The person who's not willing to listen.
Really? Because you already know this person is a sensitive person, though.
It's a different. If a person is sensitive, because so like if you say, well, this person's sensitive, then I'm sensitive to the fact that you can't be like, bitch, you're dumb. But if you're coming to me and saying you're making piss poor decisions with money, with your attitude, with your drive, you are Googling words. Tanya's helping you. She's an asset. She's making you smart on camera. Great woman.
Miss Briggs is definitely an asset.
She's an asset.
Shout out to my big sis.
She's not in my phone.
I was just saying, shout out to my big sis. She's an asset.
I love how you co-sign me.
When it comes to Miss Briggs, she's an asset. I'm just sorry.
But if you
because big
have
sis always takes
somebody,
care of me.
she's my favorite. But if you are definitely, you got to know what you're receiving, because sensitivity only comes when you're offended. Oh my God.
Finish your comment, man. Finish your comment.
The after party, we're going to bed. We're going night, okay?
The after party.
I mean, where you at? We be at the commerce space for about another hour.
We really do, don't we?
We'll be here for about another hour.
But the reality of it is, if a person is telling you something that you need to hear, you shouldn't be sensitive. You should be open. And you should always be able to receive something from your person from a place of love. Now, you can't walk in here and just bash me because I'm not nothing and you're just trying to hurt my feelings. But if you're helping me, then that's not a sensitive space. That's a safe space.
Well, you can't say it like that, though, because if you're not nothing, that person's not going to be with you. So don't say like I'm not nothing.
Some evil people in this world will stay with you because you ain't shit.
You know, because they want to control you. So you're right. I stand corrected. Continue.
Carry on. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Don't say it like that.
I'm sorry. Can I carry on? Because you had a good point.
Please proceed.
Thank you. I feel like he's the Princess of Moon.
No. Don't tap me. Just talk. Don't talk.
You see how he gave me critical criticism. It was great. But then you come to them and just talk.
You said critical. It's called constructive.
Oh.
I looked it up.
Thanks, Tanya, for helping him.
She said, "Thank you, baby." That's the good
Says the rich view, nigga.
Oh, I got it right.
It's only because you were in the nerd classes, and it was
I'm
it was
like
75 years
sorry.
ago.
All in all jokes. I'm serious. Not
His
being
old
funny.
ass.
What?
Go ahead.
What?
He just Go ahead.
Are you inebriated? I don't want to say drunk because you might think I came from Montclair. Listen. All in all, what works for you
I knock all the shit
works for you. And some people's situations look from the outside in, they may be toxic, they may be perfect, but as long as you're feeling whole in the situation, I don't think you should be a part of no situation that's not allowing you to feel whole.
Don't look down and read it. Just say it.
She tried to, bro. Keep going. Yeah. She tried.
Listen.
Keep going.
In those situations, should you be a part of a situation that's not allowing you to be whole to yourself, to the core, and what you stand for, what you represent. Anytime you have to take a step back to allow somebody to step forward, you're already in a detriment situation. All right. I don't want nobody behind me. I don't want nobody in front of me. I'd rather somebody beside me. And that's how I think we should look at relationships, because it's somebody there that's your yin to your yang.
Here?
I'm not. Yes, I hear him. He's giving a great eulogy. Let him finish.
Just
I'm
Can we mute your mic?
You having a great eulogy finish.
I meant to say monologue.
Pastor.
I was gonna cover it, but she's
I meant to say monologue.
she's so quick.
She came at me too fast. She came at me too fast, bro. Don't let me finish, bro. She came at me too fast. The wrong word came up.
Bro said eulogy. I said, hold on, who died?
Oh, she was like, damn, who did I just kill? Who did I just kill?
Man, black crime is a crime.
My man's recovering, bro.
When you said eulogy, I was trying to keep rolling, and she said, no, we gonna let him continue with the eulogy. It was sarcasm. Listen,
I meant monologue. They got
Sorry.
let me go on with my eulogy as we bless this brother today.
Sweet
Paul.
Jesus. The doors of the church are now open. Anyone?
No, but all jokes, man. Like whatever floats your boat, make sure it makes you happy, but make sure it makes you productive, and make sure it allows you to create.
Is he my angel tonight?
He might be.
Okay.
I mean, he's a very intelligent young man.
Phenomenal woman, that's you. Go ahead.
But whoa,
Thank
I
you,
didn't say
Ed.
all that.
Thank you,
I
Ed.
just said he's a very intelligent young man.
Sorry, Lacey Hughes.
I'm gonna say this right now. If finances is what drives a relationship from the man or woman, whoever finances drives is the liability. Okay, like I'm not saying finances are not important,
Right.
but if that's what drives a relationship with the person you're with, man or woman, you are the fucking liability. Whether you're the one making $100,000 or she is, you're a liability because you feel like money's gonna run this and it ain't gonna fucking work.
I took it.
So let me ask you this, bro.
I'm listening.
Is that mine?
She said, take your cup.
Who said that? We ain't drinking with her. You just mess your drink up, ladies. No.
Now there's no after party.
What were you saying? Because my train of thought just got thought.
I'm saying if finances is what runs, if you feel that's what runs your relationship, whoever feels, the man feels like if finances is the most important, or the man feels like it is, or if you both feel like that,
But okay,
both your no, you're a liability. I'm not saying finances shouldn't be on your top 5 of importance, but if it's number 1, you're a liability.
no, I just wanted you to refresh my memory what you were talking about. Like,
Yeah, I'm just talking about who's a
not
liability and an
disagreeing with
asset.
But what I'm saying is, so you know, I want to ask a question. At what percentile?
Am I?
No, at what percentile do you think
Gordon Dempsey.
most people are allowing people to be assets because of their financial contribution opposed to their financial?
Ooh.
I mean, their
Are
presence.
they allowing?
Yes. A lot of women are saying. A lot of men are saying.
I think that's 85%.
You think 85?
I think 85%. I think 85% of people.
Bro, you think we only got 15% of people that's out here living
Genuine?
in love? Yeah, genuinely?
15% of the world is genuinely in love.
You think 85 is out here scamming and just
Yes.
like,
And you know what brought me to this conclusion?
Damn. What?
Fucking social media. If
you know,
niggas
I'm
are
totally against the machine, bro, but
I'm just-
85,
but-
bro.
think about what we
That's
see
yes,
every day,
Marshall.
bro. Think about what we see in our generation. We think differently. However, if TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, I don't have a Snapchat, but everybody say on
You
Snapchat.
saying he and I.
Because I know
Yeah,
Yeah, no, fuck it.
Because
I am saying us. I am saying us.
He's saying he and I.
We're grown men. and that
Generation
don't run
you.
us. But you know how many women say, yo, if he ain't getting to the bag, bitch, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? A nigga saying, bitch, if I'm making the money, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Generation S.
You know what I'm saying? That goes both ways. So, yes, I feel like, all right, I'll take it down to 80%.
Oh, that's it.
A whole 5%.
I'm just saying.
5, yeah, bro.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
What we're seeing
you,
on
babe.
social media, thank God our viewers are smarter people. But they all saying, woman is saying,
hit subscribe if you haven't already.
the women are saying if the nigga's not getting to the bag, fuck him. The man is saying, yo, if I got $1 million, bitch, I got options.
And the woman is saying,
I'm just saying. And it's
What-
women
what-
being like,
what
yo,
said-
you know what? He does make $5 million,
But
I'm gonna let him do what he want to do.
Moan says this. Oh, jokes. I'm not
that's
being funny.
real.
I'm just
I'm not being funny or facetious at the time. I'm sitting.
Facetious. Yes, nigga.
you ain't known him a long time. I've known him for 16, 17 years. That's one of his
Thank
favorite
you,
words.
bro.
That's one of
I
his favorite
appreciate
words. That was one of his favorite fucking words.
I appreciate
He
it, bro.
ate his
Because
Wheaties
honestly,
today.
what you don't know, America, is the average human has, if you're good,
Check his Google.
35 words that
Check
you use in
his
a
Google
constant,
history.
that are pretty
It lies.
prevalent. to
He
your
had
vocabulary.
a-
vocabulary.
He had a YouTube meditation plan on the truck today. Facetious is a good word.
I
but
use
it's
it in
so
39 sentences a day.
breathe
I'm not gonna fuck this up.
in.
A day.
Breathe
You're not gonna fuck this up
out.
for me.
Hurt.
No, but
You are
how,
smart.
How many?
You are strong.
You are important.
You are important. You are needed.
You are
Use
important.
dubious in a sentence.
I did. When I told you your analogy was quite
It's
dubious.
contingent upon.
Listen, what I'm saying is this, all jokes. It's a lot of people that are staying because of the financial state instead of the mental state. And what I'm saying, at what point do we realize the finances don't equate or they're not as parallel as the mental?
Smart people.
It doesn't. Like what I'm saying, like
Smart
it's
people.
not.
It's just smart people.
I think she just think I don't have words.
I think it's just so amazing to me.
You know, she chose the adult liability for the
It's
evening.
very
And I think
rare
the
that
pineapple
I,
was
as Maya, get Langston to come on with me. So
I know fucking like it's you, and you look fucking my answer.
it's so amazing.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I feel.
Oh,
About
you
the
do
boat.
not have to worry.
No,
I feel I left
Marcus
that.
Garvey.
W.E. Du Bois.
No.
W. Du Bois.
He wasn't a poet.
No, he was with it. He was with it. He was with it.
He was a scholar. I want to be a poet.
You don't want to be a scholar.
I want to be a poet.
You want to write a book?
He's writing poems.
He want to be a poet. Let me see.
I want to be a
Life
black
has
poet.
been no crystal stair.
Because no, Maya and Langston were
That's
poets.
life. That's what I'm saying. That's
Got
life.
to
So
I want you to
we
understand
need
how I
you
knew
to
that was
no.
Langston.
We need you
I
to
paid
stress.
attention to school.
Give him one more.
No, don't try to flip this shit on me fucking to you. She knew what I was going in. Give me another point. She said, give me one more.
That's too long to get to that one.
Donna Goins.
He don't want to be dumber,
Donna Goins was the reality of
but
the
he don't want to
situation.
do it.
I'm asking you for one. Since I named Donna Goins. Donnie Hathaway? No. That's
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank y'all for tuning in on the third Wednesday of the month.
Donnie Simpson.
What song is that? What song is Donnie
This
Hathaway?
Christmas.
She said Donnie Simpson,
I
bro.
don't want
I
to
did
be.
not call him.
I want to be sitting on the dock of the
She
bay.
said Donnie
I didn't call
Simpson.
him the green-eyed monster.
Bro, she said that. Oh, video soul.
Oh, video soul ass
Oh,
nigga.
comic view ass nigga. Listen, y'all.
We had
When
a
I
great
tell
time.
you Wednesday was Wednesday, and
We
today
appreciate
everybody
y'all
came
coming
in
tonight.
in full effect.
Oh,
Happy
close it out,
Wednesday.
Donnie.
Tomorrow's 420. Tomorrow is 420.
Listen,
For those who smoke out there, do it responsibly.
what?
Be careful.
Be careful. Don't do it while you're driving.
We're working.
420. Don't
77 is shutting down, so they sending y'all to certain spots.
for all
so they
the
can,
people that are out there
get
smoking.
you in a checkpoint. Don't fall for it.
Don't fall for it. If they tell you they got you here, just know they got you at the next exit, okay? For those who don't know, get some clean urine because they already smelled that on you before you even thought about 420. It was
Be
about
giving
3
them
weeks
drug
ago.
And for those who,
skills.
the others that don't know, June the 10th, we will be at Sesquicentennial
Sesquicentennial.
for kicking it
For
with
those
dads.
who don't think we're educated.
All right, David Ruffin, take us home.
Thanks, Otis.
But I
Whoa,
refuse
I will
to
be
let
velvet
you
or
go.
corn before I be fucking
If I
Otis.
have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, cause it means that much to me.
Cause I ain't too proud to beg.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Y'all listen. Every Wednesday that we come in here, stop rubbing your head.
Okay.
Every Wednesday that we come in here.
He's mad about that.
Okay, take me there. We come in here because, all jokes aside, we have lives, we have long days, but we come in here. We literally, the good time you see us have on camera is
It's
truly
y'all.
what we really have, because
It's y'all, for
you do need to have that good time and that fun. But in all honesty, we come in here purposely to drop gems. Last week, we came in here talking about mortgage and money. This week, we're talking about relationships. I do not believe that the dating pool is terrible. I do not believe that dating is dead. I don't believe that every man is bad. I don't believe every woman is bad. I believe that we make bad decisions and we make bad choices in partner picking, and then we decide to label everybody. So the reason we came with this conversation is, before you ask for what you want, Don't just regurgitate what someone has told you or what you heard.
Right.
Come out there with your own opinion. Formulate how you truly feel. I think this makes me feel loved when you hug me, when you touch me, when you talk to me, when you support me. I think this makes me feel this. Because if you don't know what you want, when you go out and ask somebody for something that you yourself don't understand, there's a problem.
That's
So
right.
what we're saying tonight is assess your relationships. Does it make sense? Don't just stay because it looks good. Is it good? Is it good to you, for you? And does it make you better? If it does not make you a better person, if you're not growing from it, if it doesn't make sense, if you two can't cover each other, then stop wasting each other's time and move on, because life is too short to live unhappy. So although we laugh, joke, giggle, drink, and do all of this, the reality is we are coming to you with a discussion that we as a people don't have.
Yes, and also their validity of their opinion that doesn't add any validity to your situation. Everybody's situation is different, so you can't take your girlfriend's opinion on your situation because she probably don't know how many times he's been late, how many times he's been early, how many times he's brought flowers. I'm taking the good with the bad. So everybody's situation is unique. You gotta thank God for real friends who are having real conversations about real things in real situations. We're cool because we're able to sit here and talk off camera and on camera. Any problems, you should be able to reach out. And men, let it be known that it's cool to have conversations with guys and let them know that you're suffering. You're vulnerable. You don't know.
It's cool to let us know when we fucking up too.
Yeah, it's cool to let us know when we messing up, man. I'm glad when bro called me like, hey, what you did last night, I didn't agree with. And
I'm not gonna say it in public, but between me and him, I'm gonna
tell you.
Yeah,
because therapy comes in more than one form. It's not always sitting inside of a person's office. Therapy can be talking to your friends. Therapy can be talking to God.
Therapy can be reading books.
Therapy can be reading a book.
He said he appreciates it. It's very, 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 very rare that I ever call bro will say, I didn't agree with what you did last night.
It's not very rare for me to call him and tell him that shit was right.
No, but if for me it is. If any of these two and a few others ever call me to correct me on my actions the night before or a few hours earlier, I gotta take that because that's validity to my character. They honestly know me. So what I'm saying is when you go into a relationship, you have to know your partner. When you go into a friendship, you have to know your partner. So you can understand this information, this constructive criticism that somebody is bringing to you, and you got to take that on the chin just to come out as a better person. So as you're choosing a mate, if it dims your light, if it makes you feel light,
well,
you should flee. And
immediately.
Understand what dimming your light means.
I'm off my high horse.
Dimming your light means your person should not stop your purpose. If God has you on this earth,
might shouldn't stop your purpose, but if you're doing something that I feel is detrimental and you feel that's your light,
you're not operating your purpose.
You're not operating your purpose.
So you have to know what it is. And
so that person is trying to help you understand what your purpose is.
One piece that you said that I thought was really good is that you said you converse with God.
Right.
You have to be grounded.
The
Eau Claire graduate
with the vocabulary,
with the very extended vocabulary. SAT scholar.
I love the 12 words today. Go ahead.
We can tell. You have to have a very solid relationship with someone outside of yourself, even if it's spiritual, because isolation is a dangerous place. Sitting with yourself and convincing yourself you're right is not right. You really do have to build a solid relationship that says, I need help, to be able to open up that vulnerability. Having a solid village is important. So even though we come out here and we laugh and we joke, we're serious about the fact that none of us are perfect and all of us need help.
Right.
So be able to ask for it, because the key to right now is that we come from a generation of survivors and we're building a generation of thrivers. And in efforts for us to do that, we're going to have to move different. So choose wisely.
We're building a generation of entitled punkin' ass kids. That's what we're doing.
Tune into next season of but choose wisely.
I love my kids. Hey, I love I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
Don't you call them kids no pack.
No way.
Punk ass kids.
Some punk ass kids.
No, it's a pack.
No, so punk ass kids because listen, as much as it's my fault, but I'm so busy trying to give my kids everything that I didn't have.
Better give them everything you didn't know.
That's That's what we need to be doing. But we raising a bunch of punk ass kids.
But we need to start working and talking to each other. One of the things I do see the older generations failed at is they didn't have real conversations. So that's why every third Wednesday we come out here and we have a real conversations. This is bad. This is good. This is indifferent. This is how we think. This just gives us conversations that suit. So tune in next Wednesday.
Ooh, look at that plug.
And we're talking community. And that's our fourth Wednesday. And then we bring it on back.
We're talking about Juneteenth kicking it with dads.
We're talking Juneteenth, kicking it with dads. We're talking all the things going on in the community. Then on the first, Joe Foundation Book Back Drive. Then on the first Wednesday of the new month, we're going to be talking about music.
Some music.
Second Wednesday, we give you entrepreneur.
I don't know what the topic is going to be, but we bring you back first Wednesday.
Go ahead,
That's
text him.
Shy B.
Thanks, Shaka. We made it work.
He likes.
Oh, he is working the man.
But we are going to do community. And then from community, we're going to go back to music. From music, we're going to go to entrepreneurship. From there, we come back to Battle of the Sexes. So we're going to bring you another relationship conversation. And then we're coming back with community. So tune in, tell a friend to subscribe, to like, to click on the bell.
Let's talk about it.
We're going to bed now. It's an hour and 30 minutes deep, okay?
Bed, it's 8:25.
We appreciate y'all.
He's about to finish his bottle.
Oh, Jesus, help me.
Let's hit the bottle.
Let's hit the bottle.
Are we gonna get wings?
Love y'all.
Love y'all. Good night. We can eat. We can get wings.
Why you say it like that?
Yes, she's a bit aggressive, but
used to be the back in the day. My life was never easy.
Good night, y'all.
what time is it?